Hello, hello. My name is Sarah Campbell, and I wanted to pop in for a few minutes because I know it's a really exciting week in the Director of Operations community and that the doors are open. And so I wanted to pop in and share a little bit about my experience going through the program, the certification, share a little bit about what it was like to work with Natalie and her team, and hopefully give one of you, whoever's listening, some insight is as to whether this is something that might be the right fit for you as well. So hopefully this is helpful and definitely welcome any questions too. So I think when I think about the decision to work with Natalie and her team before a lot of us. I mean, generally, when we're looking at the operators in a business, we're generally lower on the quick start. And so we put a lot of thought and intention behind the decisions that we're making. And I had experienced Natalie from afar in some other friend circles that we were in and really had had gravitated to her content, what she was doing in the world. And so I was always kind of watching. But the real kicker for me was when I started working in an operational capacity in an online business. And what I found was I was trying to, I was taking my corporate background in operations and really taking all the pieces that I had learned and trying to kind of corral them all together and really show up as a confident strategic partner. And what I was finding is that while I was doing it to the best of my ability at the time, things were still feeling a little bit scattered, a little bit bumpy because I was picking and choosing from all these little pieces that I had learned. And I hadn't necessarily gone through the process of putting all those pieces together so that I could show up really in a strategic role that complemented the visionary business owner role, and that I could really step into that leadership and be able to move the business forward in a very thoughtful way. And so I was feeling a little bit scattered, and the blocks that I was experiencing weren't necessarily in my own confidence in myself or in my confidence in Natalie being able to deliver, but more about just having that what good looks like. So being able to see what good looks like, the path to really being able to implement or execute, I guess, on this role in a way that felt seamless. It felt like I was coming to the table with a lot of intentionality. And it was certainly about the knowledge, though I had learned a lot of things over the course of my past and my experience. It was really about taking it all and putting that nice bow on it and being able to show up really well. So I think that when I had learned about the Director of Operations certification, it really was the solution to what I was looking for. I was looking for that cohesiveness, and that pull it all together and make sense of it. All these skills that I had learned over the course of time. And I had known that Natalie had done that for herself and was then teaching that for others who wanted to do the same. So that's kind of where I started. And so what eventually got me to sign up is I was able to approach the person that I was working with and really showcase how this would benefit both me in my skill development and my ability to bring more to the team, and also what it would bring the business and the team in the sense of growth opportunities, intentionality in the business. And I was able to position this so that that leader felt confident that she could go in on this as an investment in my development within the company. And so that conversation with her was eventually what got me to sign up, because I knew something had to change. I was feeling strained. I was feeling like things were there was just bumps where there didn't need to be if I had a mentor in place that could really just lay it out as to what good looks like. And so that was the time in my life that I was able to say, okay, yes, this is going to make sense for me. So going into the certification, I was blown away by the support. I've been in other group programs before, both business as a whole and other programs that are more niche down on a specific area. And the attention to detail and the attention to you as a human and your personal path, your development in Natalie's program is second to none. It's really, if anything, I would say, being part of these other programs in the past, I've never experienced that peer relationship building that you don't normally get in those other programs. But we were all going toward a similar goal. We were working through things together as opposed to on our own things separately. And that team, I don't know what it was, but it was almost like a team feeling that we were all in it together and we were all moving toward the same goalpost, really created such a great, open, vulnerable, helpful, growth-minded container for the work that needed to be done to move from someone who was operationally showing up, but moving from that place to real stepping into that real leadership and that real strategy. And so the support, the trainings, the coaches that come in and that give you real live feedback on what it is that you're working through is just incredible value for the investment that you're making. It really is. The skills that I've learned in this program have really kind of ripple effect, not only in the business that I'm working with, but also in my own life. I mean, we talked about communication and leadership and all these things that make such a difference in your whole life. And so I can't understate the return on investment, not only financially, which I'll let you know, but emotionally, the confidence level. The confidence level is really, I wanted to come in and leave this program with the confidence to execute on these new skills and be able to show up. And I got that and more. And so it's just the structure, the way that they take you through the process of you're learning a new skill, you're practicing a new skill, you're seeing how it applies to your business. It's just the flow was so supportive to my growth and development that I honestly wouldn't change a thing about it. So that is definitely my experience in the confidence building level. And then as far as return on investment for me, I was able to make my return on investment fairly quickly because I was able to show up with a new level of abilities and skills to be able to negotiate a higher rate for my services, and also to, in another business that I was working, implement a profit sharing commission-based structure that I am now able to increase my earning capacity, not only on a one-time thing, but for future as well. And so the return on investment financially for me was something that didn't take long to come back. I gained it back before the end of the program, and the opportunities to do that with the skills and abilities that you learn in the program. I mean, the sky's the limit. You can really go in as a more of a broad like DOO perspective, or you can niche down into specific areas where you are the go-to expert for that area. And so the earning capacity really is like the sky's the limit. It's just your imagination and the possibilities you allow yourself. So I was able to create a lot of transformation in these businesses that I was working, launch a brand new program, bring in new revenue, increase the HR communication, lots and lots of fine tuning around the KPIs and metrics that we were measuring, and more in the businesses that I was working. So it created such a ripple effect in those businesses. And like I said, not only that, but with my own growth and confidence. So I hope that this is helpful to hear from someone who has just recently gone through this process and is kind of out on the other side and sees how much opportunity is available with this newfound knowledge and skill building that I've just done. And I truly do believe in this program. I would not be here if I didn't. And Natalie and her team are just, the support is, I know I said it before, but second to none. They really do care and know you're a person going through, life and learning and business and work, and being able to encourage you through the process, guide you through the process, mentor you when you are coming up against roadblocks is just, there's nothing out there like it. So I hope this was helpful. If you have any questions, of course, I'm always available. Reach out to me, reach out to Natalie's team. They're amazing. And I'm wishing the best for everyone, each and every one of you that join this round, because I know it's going to be incredible. Have an amazing day.